So we are about to witness the second half of the game between Umon FC and BBTex FC. This match so far remains a goalless draw. Although in terms of play, Umon FC have had the upper hand in the game, but they are finding it really difficult to find the net. They are finding it difficult to find the net, the back of the net in the match. So this is the second half of the game. The match has started and the match is still a goalless draw between Umon FC and BBTex FC. Who is going to take home the 3 points in this game? Only time will tell. You can hear the players shouting urgency, urgency. That means that they are really in need of a goal. That is their striker, as you can see. He thought he had his teammate around, but you can see the teammate have forgotten the urgency of the match, as was shouted by his fellow teammates. I think they are now in search of a goal. That was so close. That was so close. So the ball is out, and then that was a corner, and you can see the fans. That was off target. Was played off target, and then the ball is a goal kick in favor of BBTex. So the both sides are looking for a goal. Still passing the ball between themselves. Umon FC, you can see their captain is a calm man. Makes it, the way he plays around the field makes me to remember the likes of Bruno Fernandes. He's everywhere in the game. Although I had learned that the captain of Umon FC is a Chelsea football fan. He's a Chelsea football fan, a Chelsea lover. So please, if you are coming to watch this game on my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe, like the video, and comment as well. Tell us what you feel about the game. That's a foul in favor of BBTex, and they had decided to have a quick play, but the ref says they should pause. They should attend to the player that is on the ground. I think that was a bad tackle. Bad tackle from Umon FC player. Will that be a yellow card? The ref is yet to decide. Okay, they are having a word or one or two with the referee. Having a word with the referee now. Ref decide to restart the game in favor of BBTex. The BBTex players, they lack that coordination between them, and they seems to be a little bit confused, and then a key number of wrong passes here and there. That was a good tackle. The Umon FC had outplayed the BBTex. They play like regular footballers. They are professionals. Their stamina in the game, the way they control the passes, they are so good with the ball. And when they are not with the ball, you can see how they are performing. They are running back, up and down to take back the ball and regain possession. So the match is a good game for BBTex FC. BBTex is having a very tough game here. Umon FC is actually enjoying the match. That is a bad decision by the captain of Umon FC. Placed the ball off target, and the ball went out of play. that was a strong fight between the BB Tex and Umon FC player, but the ref had decided to blow in favor of Umon FC. They are so close. They are so close. They keep being close, but luck is not on their side. They have really find it very difficult to find the back of the net. The Umon FC are having a hard time finding the back of the net. Remember that this match is being played in the city of Calabar. It's a game that's being played in the city of Calabar. Umon FC versus BB Tex. I think they have called for a substitution. BB Tex will want to bring in some new energy into the game. And then equally with Umon FC, the both sides have decided to make some substitution. Shit, that was so close. It's a corner kick for Umon FC. That's a foul, a rough play. Throwing of arms into the air, and mistakenly his arms hits the eyes of the Umon FC player, but I think he's okay, he's good, and back into the game. Some good control in the game. Umon FC, they are controlling the game well enough, but they are finding it quite difficult to find the back of the net. I think there was a foul there, and the ref decides to blow it in favor of Umon FC. Please, as you're watching this game, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where we bring to your attention interesting happenings in the world of football, both globally, internationally and locally. As you can see, this is a local competition in the city of Calabar, and this one is the grassroots football. The grassroots football. This pose is usually called the monkey pose. You can see the goal post. You don't need to catch the ball with your arms. Some good passing between them. Oh, that goes out of play. Did not pick the right man to place out the ball. This competition, although it's a monkey pose, we have some interesting features. Remember, I told you earlier that The football rules are being followed strictly. Football rules are being. I think the ref came in between play there, obstructing the Umon FC player. So the football rules are being followed strictly. Football rules. In fact, we have the ball boys here in place to make sure that they pack the ball and put it back to play. So it's a well organized tournament. Want to say massive. Congratulations to the organizers of this tournament. That's a throw-in. Decides to go for a goal. Can hear how the spectators are shouting for BB Tex to come out and play the ball. I think they have been playing more of a defensive game, and because they are waiting for the game and they are having so much pressure on them, been playing defensive games so far. Hey, that was so close. That was so close. Been playing a lot of defensive game. The BB Tex have been they don't have quality players. They don't have quality players. You can see in the team they are struggling with the ball. They don't have quality players in their team, so that's why they cannot. That's make it quite difficult for them to match with the Umon FC team. So that's why they are much on pressure, playing defense game, defense line. They are mid block side, are waiting for the ball to come to their hands, and equally waiting for an attack. But okay. Equally waiting for that goes in favor of BB Tex. I think there has been a foul. There has been a player was fouled in that counter they did. Wow, you missed that. Sorry, you missed that. While I was trying to capture the direction of the ball, I even missed the ball to capture that miss. BB Tex came so close. They came so close, but that was not really close enough. I've been a word or two with the ref. Yes, sir. Well done, sir. So that was so close. But the BB Tex are so coordinated defensively. Their goal post is well protected, and that's why the Umon FC are having it very difficult. They are finding it difficult and so hard for them to get a goal because of how the defense block of the BB Tex team is. I think you see a number of persons in the goalpost when the Umon FC are attacking the game. You would see almost 3 to 4 players in the goalpost. I think the BB Tex player has a free kick here, and they are planning to go for a direct shot on the goal. A direct shot is what they are choosing to go. You can see their captain and the ref is trying to set the block and the Umon FC are trying to also block the line. They don't want that's a miss. Poor attempt on the goal. You wouldn't expect that all those preparation for the free kick went off like that. Often didn't come anywhere close. Did not get anywhere close. Off target. That's what we say in football is off target. Off target. Not close at all. The defender has picked the player and then he has given a very good pass. Only for the incoming player to play it off target and then misses the pass. We have some really good players in this Umon FC. It's just that in the game of football, some persons are unfortunate in our country, Nigeria. You see some really good players. We don't have a workable system in terms of a workable system that creates opportunity for good footballers like this to be seen in the big stage. Was that a step over or he misplaced his leg with the ball? If that had come direct to the goal, man, I think that would have been a goal. So that's a corner, favor of BB Tex. BB Tex have a corner. Okay, it's a throw in. The ref, the team captain wants to go for a long throw.
I'll knock that ball when I'm done.
Pass the ball between them. The BB Tex are coming out. They are in need of a goal. They want to score a goal. They are not so good in front of a goal. The way they kick the ball is going off target. I think it's a counter attack for the Umon FC. The Umon FC is quite unlucky. They have not been so fortunate to get a goal, although they have been the best team so far in today's game. Have been the best team, but quite unfortunate for them. They have not been lucky enough in front of goal because the BB Tex team have decided to build a block in front of their goal, and because they have decided to build a block, it has made it really difficult for Umon FC to break the block and get a goal. It makes the ball become a little bit troublesome, worrisome for the Umon FC. You begin to wonder, will Umon FC be able to win the game, or will BB Tex have just a chance and then get a goal and the match gets to an end? You know, in the game of football, things like this usually happens. where you get to see a team that has been a mid-block team all of a sudden getting a goal, and then because they get a goal and because of that they win a match. Sometimes the game of football is not usually about how well you've played, but always about how lucky you might be on a good day. They play beautiful football or play beautifully, but you may end up losing a game. Sometimes you play badly, you end up winning a game. So it all depends on what fate awaits the both team. Is it going to be a day where the BB Tex would shine and get a win? Or is it going to be a day where the Umon FC will just play beautifully and then it favors BB Tex to get a point and the match ends? So this is all the things we are going to look at in the game of football. You expect these situations to occur. You can see the Umon FC is still passing the ball between themselves, and they are the good side in this game so far. That's a counter. That's a counter. Hey, that was so bad. You can see the BB Tex players. That was a good counter. You needed to draw close to the goalpost and calmly take your shot. But you just blows the ball away, and you begin to think, are you playing playing in a big field where you have a big goalpost that should cause you to take such a shot? Taking a shot that aims at nothing. God, that was so close. That was so close. BB Tex, Umon FC almost break the deadlock. That was so close for them. It was unfortunate this time again. I think they will need some dribbling, because if they were to just pass and then score a goal, it's quite difficult. I think they will need to be more creative. Decides to go for another shot. As I was saying, I think they need a little more, some creativity in front of the goal against BB Tex. They will need to use some technicality in scoring, in trying to dribble past some few players. That was a bad control. That was really a bad control. The BB Tex players. So that was a corner just played. Want to remind you that the game is still 0-0 up to this moment. This match still 0-0. No side has been able to score a goal yet. Umon FC has been the better team so far. They have been the better team so far. They have been quite unlucky in front of goal, because BB Tex FC has decided to build a wall in front of their goal, which has made it very difficult for Umon FC to break the deadlock. So BB Tex is still with the ball, passing between themselves in front of the goal. So you can feel the annoyance in the team. BB Tex FC, they are quite angry with between themselves. In the game of football, you expect situations like that to happen. When you expect your teammate to do better, only to be disappointed by the action of your teammate, you become bitter and angry. You talk about it. angrily you bring that reaction. So this is a counter attack for BB Tex, and is that a goal? Oh, almost was so close. They were so close to get a goal. You can feel the crowd reacting to that situation. You can feel the crowd. They were excited to see them coming up front, trying to get a goal. That would have been a goal for BB Tex, but Umon FC equally is so good. Their defense line is good, and then the ref blows in favor of BB Tex. The ref feels that the BB Tex player has been fouled. That's a pass.
Find them.
That's a pass. That's a foul. I think Umon FC are becoming aggressive. You see, when you find it difficult to get a goal because of the style of play that your opponent have decided to, some good passing. See? Wow, that's lovely. That was lovely. Never saw that coming. You see the crowd cheering at them. Wow. I feel the crowd, the spectators. So the BB Tex I think the BB Tex team is coming back into the game. They are coming back into the game, and you can feel the reaction in the crowd. They have not been a better side since the onset of the game. They have been struggling to coordinate themselves. I think they are back. They are back into the game with some good attempt on the goal of Umon FC. For the past few moments now, they have been really threatening the goal of Umon FC. And then I think this really boils down to the substitution that Umon FC has done in this game. They have they have removed some of their key players that were holding the midfield. And then, you know, in the game of football, when you make some wrong substitution, it affects your game. It affects your game and gives you a lot of imbalance in the game. So I think Umon FC are tired, and then that energy is not in them again. That's why you see a lot of imbalance in their midfield. They have been pressed a couple of times. You feel the BB Tex team trying to get a goal. A lot of annoyance and agitation in the game. But with all those efforts that BB Tex had made and putting into getting a goal, The match has equally been a 0-0, a goalless game so far. Either team has not been able to find the back of the net. Either team has not been able to find the back of the net. If you are watching this game, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then remember, we actually told you that the match is played in the city of Calabar. The match is played in the city of Calabar. That the ref calls for a substitution, and the BB Tex FC wants to bring in a new energy into the game. You see the beautiful sky, a beautiful city of Calabar. The game is being played in Calabar. I told you that we bring to your attention all footballing activities happening all over the globe. And this is the grassroots football. This is football in the grassroots level. It's an entertaining game to watch. Hey, what a miss! Although he had a beautiful play, he still went ahead to miss that one. Can feel the crowd jeering at that miss. The ball really went off target. That's a throw for BB Tex FC. Sorry, I have not been able to know the names of the players, so I have not been calling them. But opportunity to come to capture this game, I was invited to capture the game, but the names of the players were not given the list. So when next I will come to capture this game, I will equally get the names of the players, so that I will be telling you their names and their roles in the team, the position they are playing. But so far, this is a game between Umon FC and BB Tex. It's a tournament that a trophy will be given at the end of the tournament. Although it's a mini post game, but it's a game of football that the football rules are being observed. You see the referee on black tracksuit with his black shirt as the officiating ref. So far, he has been fair in the game. That was nowhere close to the goal. I think there is so much agitation. The Umon FC players feels that the officiating has been bad. I think the referee and the I think the Umon FC is angry, and then out of anger, I think the ref feels that he has been disrespected by the Umon FC player, and then a couple of hard luck in this game, and then the ref showing his anger. He feels he has been insulted by the player, and then Umon FC's player is asking, "Is this how you talk to players as the ref?" Hey, this is an interesting game. The match is getting more interesting. 34 minutes gone into the second half of the game, and then both sides are finding it really difficult to find the back of the net. Finding that's a corner. Are finding it really difficult now to find the back of the net. Finding it difficult to find the back of the net. So far the match is 0-0, and then very soon match would most likely be coming to an end. I was unable to give you the full video in the first half of the game. Sorry, you see, in the game of football like this, televised by an individual, a lot of individuals coming into the stadium to watch the match, and they have failed to recognize that there is no good football in which the media house is not, and if the media house is not given recognition, if the media house is not given recognition, adequate recognition, you see people passing in front of the camera. In Nigeria, we are in a country where people don't appreciate what the individuals will do in order to promote our own thing. So I think the Umon FC are agitated, angry that the referee decided to blow a match when the BBTEX FC had just fall the mini goal post. They feel that match should have been blown in favor of them. Perhaps they should have been given a penalty. Why would you fall the goal post? So a lot of sin here. Wow. Okay. Now, why? So the ball came my direction. I also decided to see if I can rescue the ball. That's a foul. That's a foul. So I'll decide to stop the transmission, but the match is still zeros. No side has been able to find the back of the net. Please, if you have watched this football match that has been transmitted on my TV, please do well. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We talk football entertainment, football comment, football analysis, tactical football talks. Later tonight, remember that Al Nassr will be up against Damak in the Saudi Pro League, in the global scene. In that game, we'll be expecting Cristiano Ronaldo to win his first ever trophy, major trophy in the Saudi Pro League since his arrival in the Al Nassr's team. The match will come up by 7. Will this be a goal for the misplay, his calculation? So Saudi Pro League by 7 p.m. That match will be brought to your attention. We'll keep you up to date in all the happenings. Will Ronaldo be able to win his first ever Saudi Pro League trophy? So we leave you there for today. Till some other time when we meet again in the amazing world of football, where we would have opportunity to give you a live happening of soccer in the grassroots level here in the city of Calabar. Good evening to you all, and have a lovely weekend.